Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Quisel for Visa 3-I1. So now, let's proceed to the next topic number 2 and the conclusion. So I choose the topic number 2 about the strengthening curriculum in early childhood. So based on my understanding in the strengthening curriculum in early childhood, is curriculum is a reflection of our political, historical, and cultural context, embodying struggles over social practice and in turn rewriting the palimpsests of early childhood. Its status as a cultural icon of a major life transition endures, reflected in the tears of kindergarten parents and the media coverage of new to school students. Artifacts of the infant schools, settlement house, Proville, and the progressive era are seen in the design of traditional kindergarten materials like unit blocks and parquetry blocks, pegboards, and finger plates, child size housekeeping materials, and child-centered layout of the classroom. In the specific needs of kindergarteners is seen in the training of kindergarten teachers, but that too is fading as the kindergarten is integrated into the overall elementary program to drive to get children to grade level expertise by grade 3 pulse expectations and activity away from the kindergarten past toward a hybrid that is much more like first grade. For kindergarten to be relevant institution, it should evolve, but evolution of institution, much like that of ecologies, must be carefully managed so that elements remain in balance. We worry that we'll lose something very important if we erase the notion of a child-centered kindergarten curriculum, responsive to multiple dimensions of development, while evolution is part of life in order for the early childhood community to maintain its connection to that we know and what we learn about child. We must be truthful about changes. Our aim in this chapter was to read the early childhood palimpsests, examining moments, practices, and knowledge that we value across space, time, and context. The characters and plots have recurring themes authored by theorists and psychologists, reformers, and educators. In current inscriptions of the early childhood curriculum, many of these writings, so important in our institutional past, have been scrapped away and written over. But we can still read them, especially if we look very closely, and look closely we must. Otherwise, we fear that the very essence of the early childhood community will be lost entirely. And what will be left